All right, guys. You guys can see I'm running a trade right now. All right. We're catching a lot of spikes. We've got one spike, two spikes already. All right, and we're expecting to see more spikes that will take up, up to this level. I want to see a lot of profit on this trade. All right, I want to see a lot of profit on this trade, and I'm just going to show you guys how I catch these spikes at ease without stress at all, guys. I'm going to show you guys how I do it, so stick around, watch this video till the end. It's very important that you watch this video till the end so you can get value, right? Make sure you watch this video till the end so you can get value. All right, so this is boom 1000. As you can see, we're making profits every day. All right, myself and the VIPs on my team, we're winning almost every single time, because we have a very powerful and very working strategy. And I always tell you guys, you see that area, this area is where I expect the next spike to get to. All right, I know it's going to happen. This is because I don't just sit down, or I don't just allow indicators to decide for me what's going to happen. I decide for these indicators, guys. All right, I'm going to show you how to use this indicator to catch a lot of spikes. All right, but first you need to understand that indicators don't work all the time. Indicators don't work all the time, and if you want to be consistently profitable, you have to understand the art of price action. It's very important that you know how to trade the market, how to analyze the market using price action. If you must trade forex using technical analysis, then price action is just best for you to learn. All right, you need to learn price action, and it's not as hard as people make it seem. All right, you just have to be under the tutelage of someone who understands how to guide you properly. A lot of persons will make you read a lot of stuff that might end up not helping you immediately to understand what you're getting into, right? But it doesn't mean that the stuffs you read won't make sense in the long run. But for you to quickly understand how to trade the forex market, you need to be with someone, a mentor or a teacher who really understands how to coach you as a beginner. Needs to guide you, right? So I am running a mentorship program which is very affordable. All right, a lot of people have benefited from this program. It's very affordable. All right, price action will show you how to identify reversal points on the chart, like this one you're seeing here, just highlighted right now. All right, you know where price is likely to reverse from, and as a trader, it is your duty, or it is your job, to detect where price is going to reverse from, so you can take a trade from there and make profit. All right, so price action will teach you the areas on your chart where price is likely to reverse from. I'm still expecting the spike. You can see where I place the horizontal line. All right, you can see my horizontal line. It is where I expect price to spike from. And even if it doesn't happen at that point, of course it must not happen at that point, at exactly that point, but it's definitely going to happen. And the two arrows are where I expect price to get to. Okay, so let's see how this happens. Let's watch this happen. You're going to see it live. All right, I'm very confident because I understand price action very well, and as a seasonal trader, I can beat my chest that this spike is going to happen. All right, so I don't care what is going on right now. If I'm losing right now, it doesn't matter, as long as I have a good entry and I have a good stop loss. All right, it's very important for you to understand risk to reward ratio that is perfect for your account, for your equity. Yeah, so you're going to learn all of this in price in our mentorship program. It's very affordable. You just have to chat me up if you're interested. You just have to chat me up and you learn all there is to know about price action, about technical analysis, and our approach can be used on just any financial market. Okay, you can trade stocks, you can trade on crypto, you can trade currencies, you can trade just any instrument, right? So right, for this video I want to show you guys um how to catch spikes, multiple spikes. All right, and this is boom 1000. This is boom 1000. For boom, for all the boom markets, you want to catch spikes. You want to catch spikes when you are buying. All right, you want to buy to catch spikes. All right, and it is not okay for you to just enter the market and buy. All right, there are certain things you need to look out for, which price action will help you decide. Okay, that one of those things is the market direction. All right, you need to know where the market is headed for you to know where to follow, because you can't trade against the trend. All right, you can't trade against the trend. This is another area on my chart where I expect price to reverse from. Since it did not respect the other side, it's definitely going to respect this side. If it doesn't respect this side, it's normal, but there's definitely going to be spikes. Okay, so this is what price action teaches you. All right, you learn all of this when you understand price action. You know where to expect spikes when you understand price action. All right, so as I was saying, for boom, all the boom pairs, all the boom markets, all the boom instruments, you need to be buying to catch spikes. All right, so you need to see the market in an upward trend. You need to always trade with the trend. You need to follow the trend. You can't trade against the trend, especially if you are trying to catch spikes. Even when you are trying to scalp, you can't trade against the trend. So if you try to catch spikes on boom, you want to see the market direction in an upward trend. Okay, so now how do you know when the market direction is in an uptrend or is in a downtrend or in a range, a sideways trend and all of that, or sideways move? Yeah, you decide that on your daily time frame or your 4 hours time frame, whatever the case may be. You need to know that you do your analysis from your higher time frame down to the lower time frame. All right, so to decide the market direction, you go to a higher time frame, the daily time frame, or the 4 hours time frame, and you check to see series of higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. You know, the market moves in a certain direction or in a certain pattern. It creates highs and lows. I mean, it swings high and swings low and swings high and swings low, and this creates a certain structure on the charts. And then how you decide the direction is when you see, or the upward direction is when you see series of higher highs and higher lows and higher highs and higher lows. And if you are looking to see a downward trend, you want to be seeing series of lower highs and lower lows and lower highs and lower lows, right? But for boom, you want to be seeing higher highs and higher lows, right? So if you see that on your 4 hours time frame or on your daily time frame over a long period of time, right, then you are sure that the market is in an upward direction. Okay, at this point, the next thing you want to do is identify your area of interest, your support and your resistance. And like I said earlier, those are the areas on your chart where price is likely to reverse from. All right, remember I said that as a trader, you want to predict where price, or you want to tell when price is likely to reverse, so you can take your trade from that level, right? So for boom, you want to see an uptrend. Of course, if you want to catch spikes, you want to see an uptrend, you want to see price at your support area. All right, okay, so when price is at your support area, you want to see bullish candles on possibly all of the time frames. All right, if you see bullish candles on all of the time frames, then you are sure that the market is about to move upwards. For one, you have seen that the market direction is in an uptrend. Secondly, price is at your support area. Okay, and be very careful to tell when price is at your support area. If you are doing that on a higher time frame, there's every tendency that price in a lower time frame had already moved past that area. So you just want to make sure that you go to the lower time frames and make sure that the candle is at that area. Okay, make sure it is at that area, and the next thing you want to see is couple of green candles. That if you're trying to buy, of course you want to buy boom to catch spikes, right? So you want to be seeing some bullish candles, all right, some rejections from the downside, and then you want to see of course you want to wait for these candles to close, because closing price is very important. You can't just jump into the market pending on what the current candle is doing. You want to make sure, you want to always make sure that there are bullish moves. All right, bullish moves, very important. You go to check all of the time frames from the higher time frame where you were doing your analysis from down to the lower time frame. Sometimes you might see that all the time frames are saying bullish, all the candles that have closed, all right, all the candles that have closed at, if they close bullish, then the next thing you want to do is check on your indicators, guys. All right, check your indicator. At that point you will see that at that point you will see some certain moves on your indicators, and I'll be showing you guys how to understand how to read these moves, right? Like I said, indicators don't work all the time, but if you are able to analyze the market with your naked eyes, that is price action, if you are able to tell the areas on your chart where price always reverse from on the higher time frame, if you are able to tell the market direction, all right, if you are able to see that the market is actually on an uptrend, okay, if you are able to do all of this, if you are able to wait patiently for price to come to your support area, all right, and you, of course, you go to all of the time frames and you notice that price is actually around that support area from the higher time frame down to the lower time frame. All right, you see that spike? I told you guys it was going to happen around that area. It's not done yet. You're going to see more spikes. Most definitely you're going to see more spikes, and I'll explain to you how you use these indicators to confirm this. Watch this video to the end to catch this value, guys. It's very important. Watch this video to the end to catch this value. All right, I'll be sharing okay, I told you guys, you see this area, all right, you see this area I just highlighted, that is an area on the chart where price is likely to reverse from. Now I mentioned that it must not happen on the exact line that I placed. That's because the line does not mean that price must reverse from there. It is an area on your chart, all right, that price is likely to reverse from. The support area is not that line in particular. I cannot say it is that line, right? You're winning. Okay, I'm going to show you guys that VIPs are winning right now. This trade is actually running at this moment, all right? It's actually running right now. This is how it is right now. We are winning. I'm going to drop the link to our Telegram, so you join us for free and see what we're doing. We are making a lot of profit. It's very key that we make profit, because that's what we're here for, right? I'm showing you guys this to motivate you guys. Of course, I don't want anybody thinking Forex doesn't pay. Of course it does. You just have to do the right thing. You just have to do the right thing. All right, you just have to do the right thing, and you know what's up. So now let's go back to it. All right, I'm still expecting more spikes. I told you guys the spike is going to get to where the arrows are pointed at. So yeah, now if you're able to tell all of these things I've explained, all right, you will definitely make a lot of profit for yourself. All right, you will definitely make a lot of profit for yourself. So it's key you know price action. Okay, I'll drop the link to my WhatsApp so you can chat me up. That's it. That's it. That's another spike. That's another beautiful spike. All right. It even went past where I pointed the arrow to. Guys, this strategy is very crazy. So I'll quickly show you guys the settings of this indicator. All right, the moving average on your main chart. That's the only thing we need right now. All right, like I said, it's very healthy. You combine this with price action, and price action is what shows you what the market will do, what the market has done before, what the market is likely to do next. All right, so with price action, you can tell the direction of the market with your naked eyes. You can see what is likely to happen next. You can see the market direction. You can see the areas in your chart where reversal occurs frequently, and you can tell what the candles are doing, what the candlesticks is doing. So guys, please learn price action. Is very important. All right, so this, all right, for the indicator, soon as all those conditions I have mentioned are met on the higher time frame, and you've seen the candles show you bullish moves even down to the lower time frames, you are ready to take a trade. But just before you take a trade, come to your 1 minute time frame and allow it. What I usually do is allow the first spike to happen. All right, after the first spike, you definitely see stuff like retracements, like a couple of candlesticks that's going down towards your moving average. All right, soon as it gets to your moving average, it's going to be another spike. As far as all those conditions have been met, there's definitely going to be another spike like it happened here. You can see can see this spike here, then it came all the way down here and then retraced again, and then boom, another spike. All right, so that's what you'll be looking out for your indicators most times. Okay, so let me show you guys the indicator settings as soon as I can. All right, this is it. All right, period 10, moving average, shift 0, method simple, apply to close. Styles, you use 2 pixel, and I'm using color black because I want to see it on my screen. I'm using white background, so the color black will be visible on my screen enough. Yeah, so you don't need levels for this. You just click done. That's the only thing we are needing on our main chart. All right. That's the only thing I need on the main chart. So make sure you follow these instructions properly. Possibly use it on your demo account first before you get to apply it to your live account here. Make sure you practice this and be very comfortable at it. Be very comfortable with it, and go ahead and make profit for yourself. Right, make profit for yourself. If you have any challenges, you can reach out to me. I'll be dropping my WhatsApp number, like I said earlier, on my description or the description of this video. I'll also drop the link to our free Telegram group so you can join us and catch free signals once in a while. But trust me, guys, you need to be my VIP to make a lot of profit every single day for yourself, guys. All right, make sure you practice this in your demo. Make sure it works for you before you get to apply your main chart. Peace, guys.